Well, Eric, I think you bring more people to Diamond Street than anybody on the whole street. And what, as a business owner, what would you like to see here, or what do you think of Mrs. Oviatt's idea for improving Diamond Street?
I think it's a great idea, and I think it's good to see that people want to preserve the old town areas, and that we're looking at doing that. As far as what they're planning or what my idea is, I really haven't given it some thought, but I really haven't. I'd like to see what some of these professionals who've redone some of the downtown streets or downtown areas in these areas have to bring, and that's definitely something that would be very interesting. I know they talked about the parking situation, which that sounds interesting. I've seen Lancaster Boulevard, which is definitely kind of a really neat thing. Again, I just really haven't given a whole lot of thought. And again, I don't know exactly how far Diamond, is it just from one end of the street or the other. So I guess I'd have to see what these other professionals come up with and see what it is. But I'm excited about it regardless. I think it's going to be a good thing.
What are your thoughts about Kern County's proposal to improve the old downtown Rosamond area?
Be good. I've said that for a long time. I think we ought to have an art gallery. I don't know that a park would be the right thing to do in this area.
Pat, now you've heard about fixing up Diamond Street, and you've heard about Mrs. Oviatt, the planner, who has this idea. What do you think about that idea of fixing up Diamond Street?
I love the idea of fixing up Diamond Street.
Señora, si algo ideas de Camino Diamond.
Me gustaría hacer un café o un juice bar donde puedan las personas agarrar jugos naturales con zanahoria, naranja, algo nutritivo para las personas.
¿Y para los niños?
Para los niños, porque los niños están comiendo mucho sodas, comida chatarra, y las frutas y los jugos les hacen muy bien.
What would you like to see on Diamond Street?
My first thing that I think would be great without much expense at all, but I think would help a lot in that, is just the angle parking. One, it creates additional parking for all the businesses. And some of the people, as you know, you come down to shop, there's really not a place to park, and so you have to go and park farther away, and so you're less likely to come here. Angle parking also gives the feeling of the Old Town merchant area. And also if they have stop signs at every block, that'll reduce the speeds of the cars that come along.
Sure.
And so just that by itself would be a very simple, inexpensive way to change the whole look and feel of the business area down Diamond Street.
I think it's a good idea. I think they get the sidewalks all up and down, it'd help a lot. Just, go to straight in parking instead of parallel. Help all the businesses out. There'd be more places for people to park.
Sure.
And, I don't know about trees down the middle, because we only have the two parades, but we need that wide street for them.
Rosamond Boulevard at about 100th Street looks like this. A number of people have complained and even sent letters to the Kern County Board of Supervisors that Rosamond Boulevard here is deteriorating as construction trucks go back and forth on this road, and heavy water trucks. It's really tearing up the roadway. This is a copy of the medal that the students are about to receive from Congressman McCarthy.
When I got elected, I wanted to create an award that would honor the best and brightest, because you've done a lot in your time. And I set a criteria out, and the first set of the criteria, I thought, I want to create an award that I could never win. So the GPA is at a high level I could not achieve. But it goes beyond just the GPA. It looks about what you do in the community, what you do for your country, and how people look up to you from your peers, and what type of example do you set for leadership. From Rosamond High School, Randi, Hensley. Randi has maintained above a 4.0 GPA for most of her educational career, but more importantly, has done so while playing varsity basketball all 4 years of high school, and this year was recognized as the High Desert League MVP in all academic. She is currently involved with a well water program in Africa, where by collecting donations, she is helping raise the monies necessary to build a well that will provide fresh drinking water to the people of that region. Randi plans to major in biomedical engineering. With her degree in this field, she'll be able to help other people be successful in completing ordinary, everyday tasks that most of us take for granted. She has a 4.0. She is the Academics, Athletics, and Attitude Award recipient, ASB President, California Scholarship Federation Vice President, Varsity Basketball Team Captain, Varsity Track and Field Team Member 3 years, Varsity Cross Country Team Member, Christian Student Alliance Member, High School Band Member, and a Community Service Canned Food and Clothing Drive Volunteer, Volunteer Receptionist at Wayside Chapel, and a local soup kitchen volunteer. I give you Randi.
I'd first like to thank the people that have nominated me and for you for creating this award. And then just my parents for my genes and, you know, things like that give me these awards. But no, just for all their support and for the support of the faculty at the school, the teachers, for my education and encouragement through high school. And I will be attending Cal State Long Beach in the fall and majoring in electrical engineering, and then I want to get involved with prosthetics and orthotics.
Well, Randi, when did you find out you're going to win the Best and Brightest Award given by Congressman McCarthy?
I think it was probably about a month ago, and I just got pulled into Mr. Johnson's office, and him and Miss Mosier told me that they nominated, or they wanted to give me the award or whatever, so that was cool.
Sure, and what do you think about that?
I felt honored because just to be picked as the only one at my school, that's pretty cool.
And over China, in my city, not every family can has a car.
Mm-hmm.
You got it to be a lot of poor people don't have cars,
Mm.
and more people are buying cars now. But
Mm-hmm.
but Americans, it's like cars for Americans are more like are real tools. If you need it and you buy it and you use it, then when you don't, when it's too old, you just sell it. And everything is so easy. But in China, the cars are more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the same car, the price is 3 times higher
Mm.
than here
Mm-hmm.
in America. So it's harder to buy cars, and people don't have cars. And we use the public transportation. We ride buses and we ride subways.
Mm-hmm.
And people ride bicycles. You can see a lot of bicycles on the roads,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people walk too.
And when you were back there, you met with Mr. McKeon and Mr. McCarthy, and
Yes, we did. They were very cordial and gave us some time, and we were able to, just reinforce the position that we are encouraging the military, Edwards Air Force Base, and the different Air Force suppliers.
we're looking at the Rosamond Community Services District wastewater treatment plant out at the end of Patterson Road. This facility was started a number of years ago and cost approximately $11 to $12 million. Well, good morning, Rod. You're the manager here at the Rosamond Community Services District wastewater treatment plant.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate the tour today. People usually don't think of wastewater treatment and computers, but I guess the two go hand in hand.
They do now.
Yeah.
In the past 12 to 15 years, SCADA has been introduced into both water and wastewater. It is a computer system which monitors and controls various aspects of the treatment on a regular basis. It also has the ability to auto dial to an operator who would be on call so that they can respond in an emergency or other situation.